We're back now on the town hall, and we are just minutes away from the send-off for this year's top donors for the Ride for Roswell. This is a live look at the stage where our Adam Bonini will be part of the ceremony before the Peloton takes off this evening. Hopefully we'll be able to show you that in a few minutes. But while we wait, we want to share with you the story of this year's torchlighter. When Maryann Salvadore got a devastating diagnosis, doctors told her they weren't sure how long she had to live. That was 14 years ago. She believes every day is a chance to make a difference. Maryann has a huge team by her side this weekend, and together they've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for cancer research. Our Heather Lee has more.
Maryann Salvadore listened to her body and went to see her doctor when her fatigue and shortness of breath just wouldn't go away. Her doctor listened to her and sent her for testing, then more testing, which eventually revealed a cancer diagnosis in 2009 when she was 44.
It was a very advanced form of multiple myeloma and a very aggressive one that we spent years battling.
That meant surgery to remove a tumor, and at the height of her treatment, 7 years of non-stop chemotherapy with a break only to mix in radiation. 90% of her bone marrow was cancer. Today, 14 years later, Maryann now undergoes continued surveillance and treatment as needed.
I'm lucky enough to be here. I'm lucky enough that we had treatments that we could try that for some reason worked against my cancer, but don't work against other people's cancer.
Maryann says she is blessed, but also angry.
And it's not fair that everybody didn't get the same chance that I got. I'm so angry that cancer still has power over people and can hurt families. I just want better for everybody and for every cancer patient.
And that is why Maryann supports the Ride for Roswell.
The experts and the amazing people here at Roswell kept me alive and gave me more time with my family.
Money raised during the ride supports cancer research and patient services, both of which she benefited from.
I, right from the beginning, was able to have cutting-edge immunotherapies, drugs that they're called novel treatment therapies, that if I wasn't at one of the top cancer centers in the country who was doing research on the drugs needed, I wouldn't have access to those drugs while they were still in clinical trial.
Maryann started Team Salvadore Pedal Power 13 years ago and had 45 people. This year's team is 119 people strong. Maryann's cancer prevents her from doing the actual bike ride, but this year she has a big role as the 2023 Ride for Roswell torchlighter. She's also part cheerleader, part post-ride party planner, so her team can celebrate at the finish. And there you'll see the names of riders who are patients and survivors. Her team helps to write the hundreds of names on the pavement, a powerful visual representation of what unites all of the participants.
It's absolutely not about me. It is about us.
Maryann says she will get on her soapbox any chance she gets to raise awareness and funds. Team Salvadore Pedal Power has raised more than $700,000 since their very first ride.
So you're not just, hopes and prayers, thoughts and wishes. Money pays for research. Research brings treatment. Treatment extends lives. We each of us have the power to take away how cancer affects people we love.
And that was our Heather Lee reporting.